Hail, Star Wars fans. What if the Force wasn't just about glowing blue Jedi ghosts giving pep talks? What if there's a dark side version? Sith spirits lurking in the shadows, whispering temptations that could shatter the galaxy? Buckle up because today we're diving into the wild what if of Sith Force Ghosts. Could they exist as a catastrophic madness bomb or a weirdly necessary balance to the light? If that blows your mind, hit that like button right now and let's jump in. Welcome back to the Knight's Mirror. I'm the Lore Knight, galactic storyteller, artist, and seeker of the lore. Alongside me is my co-host SQR3. And if you're here, you're probably as obsessed with Star Wars lore as I am. Today we're tackling one of the most intriguing what ifs in the galaxy far, far away. Sith Force Ghosts. You know, those ethereal Jedi like Obi-Wan or Yoda who pop up post-mortem to drop wisdom bombs. But what about the bad guys? Could Sith like Palpatine or Vader achieve that same immortality? Or is it straight up impossible? We're going deep, real deep, into the lore, fan theories, and philosophical rabbit holes to unpack this. First off, let's set the scene with some historical context. Star Wars has been teasing ideas of life after death since A New Hope, but it wasn't until The Phantom Menace and beyond that we got the full scoop on Force Ghosts. Qui-Gon Jinn figures it out through shamanistic vibes on Tatooine, teaching Yoda and Obi-Wan the trick. It's all about selflessness, letting go of attachments, and becoming one with the Force. Sounds peaceful, right? But for Sith, that's like asking a Rancor to go vegan. Ever wondered why the dark side seems obsessed with cheating death but never quite nails the ghost thing? Stick around as we break down the canon barriers. Now, to expand on this, let's step back to the origins. In the old expanded universe, now Legends, we had stuff like Sith spirits and tombs, but canon streamlined it. George Lucas himself emphasized that Force Ghosts are a light side perk because the dark side is about selfishness and control. You can't let go if you're clinging to power like a Minoc on a power cable. Imagine Darth Maul trying to meditate his way to ghosthood. Yeah, that half spider rage machine, not happening. Now for a step-by-step breakdown. The process, as revealed in Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, involves training to retain identity after death. Qui-Gon partially succeeds, appearing as a voice first, then a full ghost. Yoda learns it on Dagobah from Qui-Gon's spirit. It's a reward for harmony with the Force. Sith, though, their code is peace is a lie. There's only passion. Passion ties you down. Lucas drew this aspect from Eastern philosophies like Buddhism, where detachment leads to enlightenment. Sith are more like Western Gothic villains, forever cursed by their greed. Some say Palpatine's unlimited power scream in Revenge of the Sith is him failing to transcend because he's too weak and attached to his empire. What do you think? Comment below, could Palpatine have had a Force Ghost if he just chilled out a little bit? The lore says it's impossible, so why even speculate? Because Star Wars loves bending rules, and that's where our first main deep dive comes in. Picture this, a Sith Lord desperately clawing at immortality to just fizzle out like a bad hologram. Why is this the harsh truth of Star Wars canon? Let's dissect it piece by piece. The core reason Sith can't become Force Ghosts boils down to philosophy. Jedi achieve it through selflessness. Think Obi-Wan sacrificing himself in A New Hope, becoming more powerful than you can possibly imagine. It's about merging with the cosmic force while keeping your sense of self. Sith? Their whole deal is domination. In the ancient Sith Empire from Legends, echoed in canon via holocrons, lords like Naga Sato tried binding their essence to artifacts. But that's not true transcendence. It's like duct taping your soul to a rock, temporary and location bound. Exar Kun from the Jedi Knight games, now Legends but influential, he traps his spirit in the temple on Yavin 4 through dark rituals, haunting Luke's academy. But he's not omnipresent like Yoda. He's stuck. Palpatine in Rise of Skywalker does essence transfer, jumping bodies like a parasitic flea. But that's tech and cloning, not Force Ghost purity. The Sith attempt at becoming a Force Ghost breaks down to 4 steps. Number 1, the Sith seeks power over death. Number 2, they use rituals, essence transfer from Dark Empire comics, etc. Number 3, they fail to dissolve their ego. And number 4, they end up as a warped echo, not a free spirit. The philosophical chasm is huge. Jedi become one with the Force, unity. Sith bind oneself to existence, control. Here's a fan theory. What if Anakin's redemption allows him to ghost because he lets go of Vader? That's why we see him at the Endor party in Return of the Jedi and in Ahsoka. Like this video if you think Anakin's ghost proves redemption is key, and subscribe for more lore breakdowns. Let's detour to the Mortis arc in Clone Wars. The father balances son, dark, and daughter, light. If the son died, could he ghost? Probably not. His essence disrupts balance. This ties into why Sith immortality is unnatural, as Palpatine says. But what if the impossible happened? What chaos would ensue? That's our next segment. Okay, suspend your disbelief for a second. A Sith Force Ghost roams free. Is it galaxy-ending madness or a twisted harmony? First, the madness scenario. Imagine Palpatine as a ghost. No body needed, just pure dark side energy influencing minds galaxy-wide. Psychological warfare on steroids. He's out there whispering doubts to Jedi, amplifying fear in senators, driving planets to war. Here's a historical parallel. Think of the Sith Eternal on Exegol, but amplified, without physical limits. He'd orchestrate eternal conflict, hijacking bodies like in Legends. His ghost could appear to the weak-minded, plant seeds of hate, and escalate them to possession level or madness. The galaxy would spiral into chaos. This could explain Force dyads gone wrong. Sith ghosts linking to living for power drains? But counterpoint, what if it's balance? The Force demands equilibrium. If only light ghosts exist, the dark might fester unchecked. Let's revisit Mortis. The father's balance act suggests a negative feedback loop. Sith ghosts could highlight dark dangers, spurring Jedi heroism. Maybe there's even a cosmic check, preventing light dominance. In real physics, think dark matter balancing visible matter, unseen but essential. Star Wars echoes that. Comment madness or balance below. What's your take? Share this with a friend who debates lore with you. We've speculated wild, but let's ground it in what's almost there. The whispers and echoes. Let's explore the creepy residuals and what future stories might bring. Analyzing proto-ghosts. Dathomir Nightsisters use magic to linger as spirits, but bound to planets or rituals, like Mother Talzin in Clone Wars. Sith holocrons trap knowledge, sometimes essence, like Bane in Yoda's arc, but the limitations are that they're location-tied, not free roaming. Darth Momin's helmet in Vader comics trapped artist's soul, manipulating users. It was a total failure of transcendence. So the Sith dies clinging, binds to an object, influences locally, but fades or gets destroyed. It's like being a genie in a lamp, but evil and without wishes. These echoes could evolve in new canon, like into the Ahsoka series. What does this mean for the future of Star Wars? Post-2025, with Rey's era, we might see blurred lines, maybe a redeemed Darksider ghost, but core tenets hold. No true Sith ghosts exist. Yet, it would be cool to see stories on the struggle like Andor level grit, but with the supernatural. This what if underscores Star Wars heart. Light triumphs through letting go. Sith Force Ghosts, impossible in canon, chaotic in theory, but fascinating for balanced debates. Thanks for sticking around. Your watch time means the world to me. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe. Turn that bell on for notifications for more Star Wars lore. And I will see you next time.